Okay, I've read this book, but I don't know how I'm supposed to wear it. Miss Mooney said we needed to wear red today. How do you wear red? When you read a book, I read my book. How do I wear that? That's right. Homophones are two words that sound the same that mean but have different spelling. Sorry. So I read a book, but I also can wear a red shirt. Okay. So that's what we're going to be talking about again today is homophones. But we're also going to take a little practice test today on synonyms and antonyms. So remember, a synonym is a word that that means the same or similar. Synonym, same. Okay. And an antonym means the opposite. Okay. So synonym, same, antonym, opposite, homophone, one sound. Okay. So those are the three different words that you really need to pay attention to today in your assignment. Okay. Homophone, one sound, synonym, same or similar, and antonym, opposite. Okay. We're going to watch this video about homophones first, and then we are going to go into our assignment for the day. All right. So let's go ahead and watch this video.
Welcome to Homeschool Pop. Today we are going to learn about homophones. If you don't know what those are, don't worry. You're going to learn very soon. Sit tight. This is going to be great. But first, we want to hear from you guys. Alam from Ontario asks, can you guys give me a shout out, please? That's a nice way to ask. And sure, here you go. Leilania, who's 8 years old, from Homestead, Florida, watched our Susan B. Anthony video and said, I loved your video. That's great. We're so glad you loved it, Leilania. And thank you for your video suggestion, too. We got a couple comments from our friends who live in Saudi Arabia. 8-year-old Noura said, I think your videos are cool. I like your science videos. And 5-year-old Alia said, thank you. We also appreciated your video suggestions. Thanks. And finally, Skyla and Ethan, who are ages 6 and 4 from Wilmington, Delaware, said, hi, we like your videos. They are very educational. We're so glad to hear that. And we're glad that you like the videos. Thanks for commenting. Well, that was fun. Be sure and watch this video to the end to learn how you too could be featured on one of our videos. Okay, great. So as we mentioned earlier, this music is not going to work. Can we just pick something a little bit better, like a little bit more peppy and, zippity? Can we get zippity music? Awesome, thanks. As we mentioned earlier, today we're going to learn about homophones. Homophones are really, really weird, okay? They're very weird. Homophones are weird, like a cow that works in a city. That just doesn't happen. It's just like, what? So many questions. Why is this cow here? Who taught this cow how to wave? Why is this cow wearing clothes? Weird. I don't know if you believe me. Really, homophones are weird. They are weird. Really, really weird. Okay, I know, I'm repeating myself. You need to understand these are really weird words, and we're going to show you why. You see, homophones are words that sound the same, but have different meanings and spelling. Another way of saying that is, homophones are words that sound the same, but look different and don't mean the same thing. They're kind of tricky, weird words that they sound the same, but they look different and they don't mean the same thing. Okay, I think you're ready. It's time to meet the homophones. We want to give you some examples of these words that sound the same, but they look different and they don't mean the same thing. Homophones. Same sound, different spelling and meaning, like nose and nose. They sound the same, don't they? The exact same. They're homophones because they've got very different meanings, don't they? The first nose is a part of your body. The second nose is when you have knowledge about something in your mind. He knows what homophones are. They have the same sound, but different spelling and different meaning. It's tricky, isn't it? It's a little weird. Homophones. Homophones. Same sound, different spelling and meaning. Like 8 and 8. They sound the exact same, don't they? But one is a number, right? This first 8 is a number. The second 8 has to do with eating. The baby ate the watermelon. 8 and 8 are homophones. Homophones. Same sound, different spelling and meaning. Like hey and hey. They sound the exact same, but they're homophones, aren't they? Because the first hey means hello, and it's spelled differently. Hello, hey. It's an informal way of saying hello, just like this friendly little bird is doing right now. Hey! The second hey is food for horses. They sound the same, but they have different spelling and different meaning. Hey and hey are homophones. We want to make sure you really understand this. Homophones are words that sound the same, but have different meanings and spelling. Like buy and buy. This first by means near or close to. The photographer that took this picture was by the grasshopper. This second by means to purchase. You do this at stores, don't you? This person is buying an apple. Buy and buy. They're homophones. Here's our final example of homophones. Flu and flu. This first flu isn't very fun at all. It's a type of sickness. The second flu is a lot more fun. This is a seagull that is flying. The seagull flew over the ocean. Flew and flew. They sound the exact same, but they are very different words, aren't they? They are homophones. Now, this is something crazy. Did you know there are over 7,000 homophones in the English language? Over 7,000, and that's why we can't talk about all of them here. There are homophones that you probably know that we didn't have time to cover today, but there are over 7,000 of them in the English language. Hey, can you think of any other homophones? Maybe after you watch this video, try to come up with a list of homophones that you might know that we didn't cover in this video. They're a lot of fun. They're words that sound the exact same, but they have different meanings and different spelling. Okay, maybe after this video, you can give that a shot. Thanks for watching this video with us. We hope you learned a lot, and we hope you had a little bit of fun, too. Okay, Cal, show us your magic trick. Actually, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Let us know in the comment section below what you thought of our cow. If you liked him, maybe he'll show up in another video, and we'll see you next time.
Okay.
All right, so hopefully you learned a few more homophones today that we didn't learn yesterday, okay? There's so many of them, just like he said in the video. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and go to our assignment for today. And like I said, you have like a little quiz type thing just to kind of review homophones, antonyms, and synonyms. So again, synonym means same or similar. Antonym is opposite. And homophone is the ones that have one sound to more than two or more words. Okay. Now, I wrote on here, if you don't know the meaning of the word, you can look it up in the dictionary online, because there's some words in here that might be words that maybe you're not familiar with, but they are words that we want to make sure that we learn, because we want to make sure we have a really rich vocabulary, which means we learn lots of different words so that we're not always saying the same thing over and over again. All right. So on this website, if you click here, it will take you to dictionary.com. So let me show you what that does. Okay, so dictionary.com, if you didn't know, is an online dictionary. So what you can do is you can actually type in a word. So if I wanted to type in the word, let me type in the word homophone, okay? And then I hit the little search thing or I hit enter. Then it will give me, whoops, let me scooch me out of the way. It'll give me the definition of what a homophone is, okay? It'll tell me how to pronounce it. It will give me what kind of part of speech it is. Is it a noun? Is it a verb? Is it an adjective? And then it'll give me some definitions, okay? It also, I think right here,
Homophone.
okay, it will say the word for you. So it will pronounce the word for you, okay? All right, so, and it also has synonyms for homophone on thesaurus.com. So thesaurus.com is where you can go to also find synonyms and antonyms as well, okay? So those are some different things. And then it also, I think, nope, that's a different thing. Okay. I'm going to say sometimes it will actually give you those on here or it will put it in a sentence for you. Okay. So that's dictionary.com. Whoops. Let me come out of there. And then now we're going to go into our writing assignment. So you can see what it is that you're going to do today. Oh, goodness. I skipped right on past it. Okay. That's tomorrow's lesson. All right. So right here, load the assignment. Okay. So I'm going to open up our assignment for today. And then it says synonyms, antonyms, homophones, directions. Please, guys, read the directions. A lot of you are skipping over the directions and you're not doing all of your assignments. You're skipping parts of your assignments. You're not doing 2 answer choices if it's asking for 2. And so please, directions are super important. Please always read them. They're there to help you understand what to do. So in the boxes, decide if the pair of the words are synonyms, antonyms, or homophones, and write your answer in the box provided. The first one is done for you. So if you don't know the meaning of the word, like I said, you can look it up on dictionary.com, and I put the website there again for you. Synonyms mean the same, antonyms mean opposite, and homophones, 1 word or 2 or more words that have the same sound. Now, I shortened the directions a little bit for you. It did ask you to type in the whole word, but I made it easier so that you don't have to type in the whole word because these are big words and they are hard to spell. But you can actually write an S in there if it's a synonym, an A if it's an antonym, or an H if it's a homophone. So you can just type in the letter, the first letter. Synonym, S, antonym, A, homophone, H, okay? So hungry and starving. I'm hungry or I'm starving. They mean the same thing. So that's why there's an S here for synonym. Long and short, scream and yell, pale and pale, here and here, hot, spicy, shiny, sparkling, sour, sweet, hair, brave and courageous. So if you don't know the meaning of courageous, use that dictionary.com, okay? Hopefully you guys have heard that word before, okay? Cold and chilly, 1 and 1, difficult and hard, 8 and 8, danger and safe. You might know the word danger. I think you should know that. Add and subtract, late and early, delicious and tasty, some and some, fresh and stale. So some of you might know the meaning of stale and some of you don't. So that's another one that you can use in the dictionary. Or you can ask somebody else what the word means, but don't have them give you the answer, okay? Whether it's a synonym or an antonym, but they can just tell you what the meaning of that word is. Soft and cuddly, plain and plain, bye. That sounds like a song, I'm sorry. Happy and angry, bare and bare, dark and light, weak and weak, empty, full, quiet, loud, rancid, and stink. So rancid, I'm sure, is a word that you guys have not heard before. So that's one you're definitely going to want to look up the definition for or ask somebody what it means. Strong and weak, no and no, red and red, shatter and smash. So shatter, think about what that is, and stay and leave. Okay, so those are the words. So you're just going to put an S for synonym, A for antonym, or H for homophone, unless you want to type out the whole word. But I just think that that's a lot of extra for second grade. So I think you can be just fine by putting an S, an A, or an H. All right, guys, I hope you do your best on this and take your time. There's no trophies for being the first one done. It's for doing your best. Always, always, always just do your best. All right. I hope you enjoyed our lesson today on homophones, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.